Looks like a stairwell goes down there, and this is the entrance to the cave. If you want to go, you can't actually, whoa. What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Now today I am at the Phong Nha National Park. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. What makes this place so special that it's home to so many caves, but there's one cave in particular that makes this place stand out from the rest of the world. That is, it's a home to the world's largest cave. It's so large that a jumbo 747 can fly through it. Now, that's huge. But size isn't the only thing that's impressive about this cave. Well, it's got its own rivers, waterfall, a climate, and an ecosystem, which means it creates its own clouds and it rains, and everything about this cave is just so different and unique. Well, only if it was so easy. There is a problem. Well, here's my run into my lost heritage from South Africa. So since everyone is super adventurous and they all picked up the buggy over walking to the cave. Now that's only a shortcut because when we get to the cave, we won't have a choice but to walk the 600 steps. Well, at least we cut down this trip. Anyway, onto this buggy, going through this mountain, looks pretty cool. And the first cave we're doing, actually doing a day tour today. So we're exploring two caves, the Paradise Cave and the Phong Nha Cave. So the first part is the Paradise Cave, so we're onto it. Now walking up these flat parts is much easier than the stairs itself. But have a look at the views. Man, these mountains are the giants. Super impressive. Let's get over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to head into this cave. Now, this cave is Asia's longest cave. It goes for about 34, roughly, kilometers, but we're only doing 1 kilometer today. So let's head down. That was impressive. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Oh man, I'm starving. I need some food. Okay, so that was the Paradise Cave, which is part 1 of 2 of today's tour. Now man, that cave is Asia's longest cave. Go for like 30 odd kilometers. But as a tourist, it's only open for like 1 kilometer. It's well, done up, stairs and lighting and everything. Super impressive, amazing stalactites and stalagmites. This is the difference I learned out of these two today. There's so many in there and some of them are even giants. But anyway, time to go to the second part, which is the Phong Nha Cave. I hope I pronounced it right. All right, so lunch is all over and man, their portions are huge. So very generous when it comes to lunch, which is also included in the tour package. So I'll tell you how much I paid. So 1 day tour, and there are actually multiple caves, but you can pick and choose different packages, which obviously have different caves. So the one I picked, that's 1 day. It's got 2 caves. So Phong Nha, which is where I'm heading right now, it's the second part. And the first part was the Paradise Caves, which you've seen in a video earlier. Altogether, it cost me pick up from the hotel and drop off, obviously, the tour, the lunch, tickets, everything included, all the entries, pay nothing out of pocket, 1,050,000 dong, which is pretty good, I think. When I was thinking about just hiring a motorbike, I did the calculation to hire a motorbike. It costs like 200,000, and then you fill it up. Let's say another 100,000, you fill it up. That's 300,000 already. Then the entrance to these individual caves would be 150. Some caves even have 250. So now the cost is kind of adding up. But there's one major factor which made me decide to go on a tour instead. So here we are. These are the boats I was talking about. We're gonna board these boats, and it's a 25-minute journey. Hello. Thank you. So if you look at this stalagmite behind me, it's green color, and that's because the moss is growing on top or inside or on these stalagmites. And this is how they all have different colors. Because stalagmites grow because there's different minerals in the water, and throughout the time they drip or evaporate. But depending on the mineral that's in that determines the actual final color. There's like a cream and green. Beautiful. Okay, so we are out of this cave. So this is Phong Nha Cave. We drove in the boat, drove in for like a kilometer, and then made a U-turn that dropped us off at the platform. And that's where you just walk around for another maybe, I don't know, maybe 100, 200 meters, not too much. And you walk around this stalagmite, formation and stuff. And then you come out this way. We're gonna walk up to the platform for the boat, and then the boat's gonna take us back to where they picked us up from initially. Now, while we get into the boat, I just want to talk to you about the Son Doong Cave, which I initially discussed at the beginning of the video. Now, why there is a requirement and why it's a problem? Well, because obviously it sounds like an amazing cave. Everyone wants to have that on their bucket list, but it actually comes with a price tag of $3,000 per person. Now, if you're thinking, oh, that's an issue, well, wait for it. So the issue is that the tickets get sold out a year in advance. There's a booking for these tickets, like you have to get a book ahead a year. And there's a cap for how many people can actually visit the cave. So Vietnam government has capped this for 700 people. That's the maximum amount of people that can visit this cave per year. Since it's super famous, and that's where the price tag comes. But also another reason for the price tag is because they carry with themselves like experts, doctors and cooks and the people who are going to carry your stuff for you. It's a 3 days expedition that requires, it's a physically draining, and they want people to be committed to actually do this activity. They don't want people to, halfway down, not be able to continue further and then have some issues and stuff. So before you actually do that, there's a lot of physical requirement. You have to prove yourself that you are good enough medically and physically and mentally fit to actually do this expedition. Well, that was the end of it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it because I absolutely loved it, man. Absolutely loved it. Now, when I said before there were a few options, you can even go and include the dark caves. So the options are different. The Phong Nha dark caves, there's the cave we did this morning, the Paradise Cave, and there's so many caves, Elephant Cave and a Tiger Cave. There's so many different caves, monkey caves. But she said if you want to visit all these caves, the tour guide said, you probably need a month, and you'll be still struggling to actually cover them all. But for a tourist point of view, if you just want to come here and tick off a couple of cool caves, well, the options are already pre-designed, and you get options to choose between 2 caves, 3 caves, or you can do multiple days, multiple caves as well. Anyway, if you find this video useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if there's any question, ask me in the comment box. And if you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so you get the notifications for my next videos. My tour still continues. There'll be more stuff coming up, and I'm sure I'll see you in those. Until then, goodbye and take care.